Gentlemen, what is good? Today's day 142 of my semen retention streak. Still going strong. Still no relapses. Still out here doing it. This video, guys, I had a bunch of you make quite a few comments regarding a video that I had made in the past talking about this concept of energy tokens. I haven't really heard anybody else talk about this before, so I'm just gonna say I made it up. But I think it's a really cool analogy, and I think more of you need to hear it, so I'm going to break that down a little bit more for you in this video. Take a little nighttime walk. Hopefully I don't get energy sniped by random NPCs again, but you never know. You never know. Here's the analogy, guys, and if you stick around, give me a few minutes here, I think you're gonna get quite a bit of value out of this. I think it's going to help you build more of an inner standing of why are we actually doing this semen retention journey, guys? Because again, I'm on day 142. I didn't just get here by accident. It's taken a few years for me to get to this point that I can get on a streak like this. And now I'm just so locked in that it's just becoming second nature. And a big part of that is my understanding of the science behind it, the biology, the impact it has on our biology, the energy, the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, energetical aspects of life. I've spent quite a few months here just obsessing over this and completing this model. So it's like my conviction is really high. I want you guys to have a really high conviction, because if your conviction gets really high, you'll be unwavering. You'll be unwavering, and you'll be unwilling to break your streak and give this energy away. Now, here's the analogy. Life in this analogy, we're gonna call it, oh great, we got another NPC with their dog out here. It's kind of a cute dog though. It's so difficult to keep these videos going when there's random people right here. Let's keep going. So think about it like this. What do you want? Life is a game, and in this analogy, I'm gonna call it like an arcade. Life is an arcade. And just like normal arcades, you're gonna walk through and you're gonna see all of these different games that you can play, and they're all shiny and bright and awesome. They all look so cool, right? And as a kid, you walk into these arcades and you're, I want to play all of them. You like run around so excited, right? And then before you start playing the games and all that stuff, you get to walk up to the prize counter, right? And the prize counter, guys, remember, think back to when you were a kid. Like, this prize counter they make it look like the coolest thing in the world. To be honest, most of it was low quality, like plastic Chinese shit, toys that broke immediately. But like, that didn't even matter, right? Because the whole point of it is like, I get to win this thing, right? Claim this thing, like, wow. And in this analogy, guys, these prizes, this prize counter with all this stuff up here, this is all of your dreams and anything you could ever want and ever desire in life. Okay? Everything is up there. So instead of seeing your, like, the big inflatable doll and like the whatever the toy is and the little thing is that they try to get you to buy, think of it more like this. This is life giving you whatever it is you want. It's the dream career. It's the amount of money that you've always wanted to make. It's the dream woman, the women in your lives, the dating life, the sex life, whatever. It's the respect, it's the legacy, it's the health and wellness aspect of your life. Whatever your dream is, however big, it literally does not matter. It is there behind the counter. Okay? And in this analogy, we're going to say that our Father will call, in this situation, it's God, it's the creator, universe, prime, source, whatever your name is for God, call it whatever you want. Created this arcade, right? And he's there walking us through the arcade room like, wow, hey Jason, look what I built for you. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm a little kid, right? This is incredible. Look at all this stuff. Like, see all these, you can have any of it. You can have any of it. But each one's got a different price, right? So each one costs, all your dreams and everything, it costs a different number of tickets to earn that thing, to get that thing. And then he proceeds to hand me, you, we all get this jar of energy tokens. And this is the thing that I was thinking about this last week and kind of walking through mentally, and I've kind of developed this idea a little bit more from my other video on it. It's like we all get this jar of energy tokens, and they're like, picture them like golden dollars, okay? And he hands us this jar and says, all right, here's how much you have to work with. And he walks us through the arcade section where all the games are and everything. And they're bright and shiny and flashing. And it's like, oh my goodness. And like, he's probably loving it because it's like to see your kids so excited, right? Like, look at all these cool things for me to experience. I'm so happy. This is awesome. And there's two types of video games. Not video games. There's just two types of arcade games that exist, okay? There's the ones that give you tickets, right? So you play the game, you win the tickets, and the whole point is you're winning the tickets so that you can put them towards this big dream, this big goal, the prize counter, right? The thing that we talked about first. You go in there and there's this, sounds like a killdeer out there, if you know what that bird is. Right? So you want these tickets. It's like, no, I know what the prize counter is. Like, okay, I'm going to use this is a strategy initially. You're like, okay, I'm going to use all of my energy tokens here, this jar of golden dollars and quarters, whatever. I'm going to play the games that I can get the most tickets that give me something back, and then I'm going to get as many as I can. I'm going to go see if I have enough to get my dream prize, my thing, right? That's the goal. Like that's the initial strategy. That's the idea. So you start looking around all these games and everything, but then you also start to see another type of video or just arcade game, right? And it's the ones that don't give you any prizes or any tickets out of them. Okay, so you're just playing for the experience. You're just playing for the fun of it. Typically, they're like the ones that are their crotch rockets or motorcycles. You hop on them and you race and you do the shooting games and like, or the dance, like whatever those games were. It's like you're just playing for the fun of it, for the experience of it. But here's the thing. Those don't give you any tickets back. So they don't actually fund your long-term goal. They're just a distraction from the ultimate goal. You're the trying to get the prize, right? And then basically your dad, God in this situation, is like, all right, son, have fun. I'll see you at the end of the night. Like, have fun. And what seems to end up happening, guys, to draw this analogy together, what do we end up doing with all of our tokens, right? Let's draw the gap here between semen tension. So these tokens, this jar of dollars and quarters or whatever, these golden tokens, this is your sexual energy, guys. Okay, this is the analogy here. We come into this world with a full cup of sexual energy that we get to create with, and we can use this to create our dreams. And in this reality, God literally sets it up. He's like, hey guys, the whole world, it works off of this energy system. And as long as you save up enough energy, you can have whatever it is that you want. It does not matter. If you want to be a big celebrity at this, or a professional athlete, or a businessman, or world-renowned this, XYZ author, whatever it is, you can have it. And it's the exact same thing as the prize counter in the arcade, okay? The prize counter, he shows you, it's like, you can absolutely have that. But look at the amount of tickets that it's going to cost to be able to have that life, have that thing, okay? You can have it, but you have to become a version of you that can afford that dream, that desire. Now go enjoy creation, you know? And we're young, we're excited, we're playing the games, we're getting the tickets, but eventually, guys, this lust, this desire, these experiences, these video games with the flashing lights and the beautiful women on them and the fast cars and whatever, the games that don't give us any tickets back start to pull us in, and we start to use our energy tokens on those things for these experiences. And I equate these to going out, hooking up with these chicks, guys, hookup culture, all this BS that we have been trained to think that it is normal, and that's like winning as a man. Like, I'm doing it like, oh yeah, this is the life. But guys, they're games, they're temporary games that don't actually give you anything back that feeds your long-term goal. Does that make sense? You go hook up with some hot chick who's been with 10, 15, 20 other dudes, right? What do you think is going to happen, guys? She's going to take your energy, and she's going to walk away and go get it from the next guy, and just keep doing that over and over. Once you put those tokens in her, guys, sexual energy, they're gone. She's not giving anything back to you. That's a game where you're not getting tickets back to like fuel the ultimate prize, the thing that you're wanting to do. You're literally just wasting energy tokens. And pretty soon, you know exactly what happens, guys, right? The arcade game is set up, guys, to trigger this dopamine, these dopamine hits, to get us to start to not value our tokens as much as we should, and just, oh, how much were 4 for this one? Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I want to do it again. You know, I want to play the racing game again. I want to do this, whatever again. And pretty soon, you look at your jar, and you realize you've blown through 75% of the tokens. There's almost nothing left in there. Maybe you used them all up. You played some of the games, you got some tickets and stuff, but you spent most of your freaking tokens, guys, playing the game of life, doing things that don't actually give you tickets back, that don't actually fund the long-term goal. You forgot about your dream that you initially walked in there with, like as a kid, right? We come into this life, we're like, oh, I think I'm meant to do this. I think this is my purpose. I think I can do this. And then you just get, you know, slowly bombarded through life as a man, and pretty soon you have lost touch with that dream. You forgot about it, and then it's like it feels out of reach. And towards the end of the night, right, this jar of tokens is empty, and you go to the ticket counter, and your dad like catches up with you. Hey, how'd it go, son? How many tickets you got? Did you get the thing? And let's say that dream of yours, the dream car, the dream career, the dream woman, like this stuff that you initially talked about with him at the beginning of the night, you're like, all that stuff that you wanted, they cost like 10,000 tickets, guys. And you walk up there, and now you've got like a few hundred. And guess what? The arcade is built to not just have the rules broken, right? He's not just going to break the rules and give you whatever you want, because guess what? When you do that for kids, they don't appreciate anything. You get spoiled brats with it. You know, if you don't, like for example, I'm going to make my kids someday earn things and work for things and actually develop a work ethic instead of just handing everything to them, because they probably won't appreciate it, right? I can't tell you how many dates I've been on with dumb women that I shouldn't have even taken out in the first place. Anyway, this is a whole nother topic about like taking them out for a nice meal or something right away without actually getting to know them. It's like some of these women, they just like, they don't appreciate the nice thing. It's like, it doesn't make you want to, when somebody doesn't appreciate the nice thing, it doesn't make you want to do another nice thing for them, right? Or it doesn't make you want to give something to them again. Does that kind of make sense? It's like, okay, if I'm the father in this situation, I set up this super cool arcade and I give them a whole jar of quarters and everything to play with. Just because they screwed up or like they spent it all on the wrong things or dumb things doesn't mean I'm going to go break the rules and still give them their dream. In fact, no, I would want them to like, all right, hey, now let's think about how you can get more quarters and come back and, you know, keep building up the tickets and earn that thing, earn the thing that you want. Am I making sense here? Hopefully I am. This might be a good spot to quick have a seat. So you get to the counter, guys, and realize you can't get the thing that you want. You can't get the dream, the goal, whatever, because you're out of tokens. And then you realize you have to go get more tokens. Well, the tokens are sexual energy, guys, and you spent all of yours, right? So now you got to go do the work and figure out how to get that stuff back. And then, you know, as you fill that jar back up again, you still have to walk past those flashy games and all this stuff that pull you in again. You start playing, you start losing track, losing focus, and you're putting your energy tokens into these things that don't actually fund your long-term vision. They're just a fun thing in the moment. Creation is set up, guys, that you can have anything that you want. Anything in this life, you can have it. If you have a desire for something, it's because it's also desiring you, right? The thing that you desire is also desiring you. There's a reason that you have that. You're meant to fulfill a purpose in this life. No matter how big the goal, the dream, the thing is, you can have it. But here's the caveat. Here's the catch. It requires a very, very large amount of energy tokens. God created this universe, this world, this creation in a way that it operates off energy. Sexual energy, guys, is literally everything. It is what you use to create your reality. Okay? And we can get into energy fields and the chakra systems. We get into the health aspect of qi and like Chinese medicine and the energy flowing through the body, and we can get through, you know, how the mind works and how the brain works and how we're always all like communicating, and your energy field is basically going ahead of you, beyond you, and like interacting. Your thoughts are all interacting with everybody. It's bringing to you what your beliefs and what your energy is a frequency match for. So you can have anything that you want, but the problem is we all came into this world with a full bucket full of sexual energy, and then we were slowly tricked and programmed and convinced to spend that energy, develop habits, develop programming in a way that we poke holes in the bucket. We poke holes in the bucket, and pretty soon we've got leaks, and we start leaking our sexual energy, giving it away, developing these terrible habits, guys. And pretty soon that energy bucket starts to go lower and lower and lower until you finally get to the point in life where, oh, now I'm starting to have health issues. Oh, now I'm like really lonely and anxious. And why don't women treat me the way that I want to be treated? And why don't people respect me the way that I want to be respected? Why don't I have the drive to be the man that I really want to be anymore? Why don't you fill in the blank, guys? Why is life not the way that I always wanted it to be or expected it to be? It's because your energy Your energy bucket is too low, and everything costs energy in this life. This is an arcade of life, guys. Everything costs energy for you to have a great experience. And there's here's a good analogy. There's a lot of you running around right now with an empty jar of energy tokens, and you're like running around. You're the guys, you're the kids that are like on your stomachs crawling on the floor trying to see if you can find any tokens that fell underneath the machines. You're like going to the machines and like trying to see if anybody forgot a ticket that I can hold onto, or like, oh, I found a quarter. I found one under the machine. You're like going all over. Man, I always definitely did that as a kid too. It's like you find a few of those, you get to keep playing a little bit longer. But some of y'all guys, you don't have any energy left, so you're like out here just like taking the scraps, okay? And then you see men out here who are at the top of their game, achieving everything, getting all the women are attracted to them. They're at the height of their career. They have the wealth, they have the freedom, they have the success. It looks like they're living the life. It's because they have high energy. They know something that you don't know. They valued their sexual energy, these energy tokens, more than you valued yours. You just willingly spent yours and gave yours away. Now you're paying the price by not getting your dream life, by not getting the prizes, the things, the experience that you actually wanted all along. And there were others that were smarter with it. They had a plan, and they actually appreciated the value of their energy tokens. Does this make sense for you guys? Again, these videos, guys, I'm literally just talking off the top of my head here. If I have a thought and I come into these and I just share what I'm experiencing. So all of this to say, I want this to, one, be an encouragement and remind you guys, life is an energy game. Once you wrap your head around that, you build an understanding, you really start to understand the science of like, okay, of how this works. Like, okay, if everything's energy and I spent all my energy, okay, how do I get my energy back? Semen retention. Start there. As a man, this is where you start. Semen retention. This is literally the way, guys, for you to fill your jar of energy tokens back up. That is it. And here's what is mind-blowing. Do you realize, as men, we are walking battery packs that self-charge. We're like the little batteries that once you use them up, you plug them in, they charge up again, you use them again, over and over and over and over and over. You literally are designed to get unlimited swings at the bat in the game of life. Let's compare it to like the baseball game of life. You get as many up to bats as you guys want. Our freaking jar of energy tokens, it keeps filling up. All you have to do is learn to not spend it on dumb shit that doesn't give you any tickets or anything that feeds into your long-term life or gives you long-term value into your life. That is it. But you're so programmed and addicted to spending it on dumb shit that you just keep doing it. And there comes a point, guys, where you have to take full responsibility for this. Yes, we were all programmed with absolute bullshit in our heads, in our brains, and this whole concept of, again, I still think it's literally retarded, of, oh, you gotta release this many times a month for a healthy prostate. You gotta, oh, it's good, you know, it's whatever the dumb reasoning is. Or even not even thinking that it's good. Maybe you know it's doing harm to you, but it's, oh, but the chick was really hot. Oh, but like, come on, dude. Did you see that? Did you see how hot she was? Oh, I was horny. Like, I couldn't help it. Oh, that website. Did you see this? Whatever. There are traps everywhere, guys, set up for you. And every time one of those situations pops up, it's you having to decide if you're going to make that decision to release your energy, waste your energy on something that doesn't feed your long-term goal in life and bring you value. It is nobody else's fault at this point except your own. And this is why you have to do reprogramming, and start to work on your thoughts and your emotions. And naturally, guys, what happens on this semen retention journey, it naturally starts to do that for you as holding this semen energy, guys. It raises your frequency, and it naturally starts to rewire the low frequency programs, because you're no longer a vibrational match for them. And this dumb stuff, these habits, these vices, you have to start to look at them. They get spotlit, and you have to start to deal with them and decide, is that serving me or not? Do I want to let that thing go, or do I keep using that thing? Do I keep doing that thing? And again, this is coming from somebody. I'm on day 142 today. This is obviously the longest streak that I have ever had in my life, with 0 relapses, still just going strong on this. But at this point, guys, I genuinely feel like my mind has been rewired. It's even in the Bible, transform yourself by the renewing of your mind. I feel like I have been transformed. My mind has been renewed, but it has been a byproduct of locking in on semen retention, holding this energy in and letting it raise my frequency and slowly start to rewire everything. For those of you that are maybe earlier in your journey right now of your streaks, keep in mind that it typically it takes like 21 days to build a new habit. Have you made it past 21 days yet? If you haven't, guess what? Your habit right now probably isn't wired to get a dopamine hit off of holding your sexual energy, not releasing your sexual energy. That's probably not how your brain is wired right now. You've got the wrong habits going. So again, this is one of those things, guys, where it's like, you don't have to jump on your longest streak right out of the gate. You don't have to hit a 142-day streak that you're, I think I could go a year on this. You don't have to hit that right away. I don't think any of you will. I didn't. It took a couple years to get here, and from most of the other guys that I follow on YouTube, it seems like that's the case as well. It's all about, just doing your best, getting there. Oh, relapse. Okay, get a little bit further on the next one. Relapse, get a little bit further on the next one. But eventually, you're going to break through that period of time that it takes to create a new habit, right? That 21 days, whatever, 30 days, whatever. And eventually that becomes the normal, and then it gets a little bit easier, and then you start to be able to put up with the emotional tension and the inner pressure of life that usually causes you to want to numb it and push it down and release your sexual energy. From my experiences in the past, what I've found is the reason that I would release is because of all this inner emotional turmoil and tension and pressure that I just couldn't handle. And then I realized, if I just release my sexual energy, it numbs it. It all goes away. I don't have to deal with it. But you don't actually deal with it. It just pushes everything down for another day to be dealt with. And you get in that habit, that cycle, guys, of just like numbing, pushing it down, forgetting about it, trying to get on another streak again. And then you get on a decent long streak, but then life happens, all these emotions and pressures and tensions, everything come up again, and then what do? You do the thing of the habit that is most ingrained in your head, which is release. And that's where your mind kind of starts to work against you a little bit. So I'm saying this to hopefully encourage you guys that eventually what's going to happen is you're going to get on a streak. You're like, wait a second. I think I can go 40 days. Oh my gosh, no, I think I can go 50. I think I can go 60. Eventually, all of a sudden, you wake up one day, you're like, holy shit, I'm on day 142? This is crazy. Because I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like I'm on 142 days. It feels like I just started this journey, to be quite honest, and just started this YouTube channel to start documenting everything. But you can go back through all my videos. I've been basically doing a video a day documenting all of this. And you'll be blown away how this starts to become a lifestyle. You start to just do this as a default. Like, guys, I'm getting so much joy and freedom and excitement out of holding this energy and continuing to see how my life reflects and reacts. And it's getting to the point where, you know, subtle things are starting to happen in my environment. People are starting to treat me differently and all this stuff that I've always wanted. And I'm convinced it's because I finally have a jar full of energy tokens. It's like overflowing. I'm having to put them in my pockets now. I've got them in a little like sling over my shoulder. Like, I have unlimited energy tokens, guys. So now it's not a matter of if I can get enough tickets to go get what I want in life. No, it's just a matter of when. It's not if, it's when. Because guys, think about it. Go into an arcade or something. It's like, would you be stressed out in this life, this reality that we live in, if you had unlimited money? No. It changes everything. How many attempts does it take to get the thing that you want to get, you know? It's like this arcade analogy. It's like, oh, I found a few machines that I'm getting really good at, and they're giving me a lot of tickets, like maybe the basketball machine, and I'm just setting all the new records because I have unlimited tokens to play with now. And I'll just keep playing that one until I get enough tickets, and then I'll go up to the ticket counter and I'll say, hey, I want that thing, the one 10,000 tickets. Yeah, bitch, that's mine. Give me that thing. I'll take the basketball, I'll take the basketball hoop, I'll take the little iPad gadget or MP3, all those little toys that they would always have there. And that's what it feels like is happening in my life now, guys, is I have tokens, energy tokens for days. And I know I'm like so confident now. My confidence is shot through the roof of like, I absolutely am getting and will continue to get everything that I want in life because I can afford it, because it costs a certain amount of energy and I have it. I have that energy. Not only do I have it now, I know how to continually refill that energy to get more of that energy nonstop. Does this make sense for you all? Let me know if this is a good analogy. Again, it's a little bit of like a 2.0 of this initial energy token concept that I was thinking about the other day with my other video. All this to say, so there's a positive, guys. You can have anything that you want. You can have anything that you freaking want in this life because it just requires a certain amount of energy. And you now know, if you're watching this video, you now know how to get that energy with this semen retention. The flip side is, it is going to require you to kill off an old version of you. Because the old version of you, with all the habits, all the vices, all of the negative programming, with all these neural networks built around it that makes it just feel like second nature. It's like the thing that you just do, you don't really think about, you just do it. That has to go. The version of you that you are now, guys, if you don't have your dream life right now, guess what? The version of you that exists right now energetically isn't the one that's going to get you there. You have to kill that version off. And just doing this semen retention practice, guys, holding this SR energy, it starts to do that just naturally, which is incredible. What a gift. This is why I'm telling you guys, like, we as men, we are unstoppable if we actually start to value our sexual energy and realize how this works. We're unstoppable. We're batteries that just continually recharge and recharge and recharge. We just have to change our mind, change our habits, change our vices, and it's not all going to happen at once. That's what you need to realize. Pick one thing, address it, right? Get rid of the corn, get rid of the screens, like, so just get rid of all of that, okay? Then you might get on this SR streak and you might start eating a little healthier and then working out a little bit more, and like, you're slowly but surely changing your habits and your programming into a better version of yourself that is more capable of now making the smarter decisions and valuing your energy to hold on to it and spend it on the things that actually get you what you want in life. Actually working towards these big goals. Oh man, I'll tell you what, walking around here for an hour with my arm up, talking to this camera, it's a freaking shoulder workout. Life is an energy game. Everything costs energy tokens. You now have a way to get unlimited energy tokens. You just have to transform yourself with the renewing of your mind, getting rid of the habits, the vices, everything that is stopping you. It is now your choice. It is your decision. You are the one that is either pushing you in the right direction or running you in the opposite direction. And at this point, you can't blame anybody else. It's the saying about like old dogs can't learn new tricks, right? Because they're just programmed. Eventually it just becomes something that they don't second guess, they don't think about. So if you're further along in life and these programs are more solidified, guess what? It might take a little bit more work for you to undo these programs, and it might be a more difficult journey. And that's because you have allowed it to go along this long. There's some of us that have gone through health journeys that, you know, we have a need for energy, not even just for creating this reality around us, but for healing our bodies and allowing enough chi and energy to start working out all these blocks in our systems and start to heal our organs and start to, you know, to at a very, very deep level heal the body with this energy. And in those circumstances, it might take longer for you to start to see the effects of this stuff really improving your life. And this is the kicker, guys. You have to be willing to just do this and commit to this journey without seeing immediate feedback, right? The first 30 days, you'll feel it. You'll see the improved strength, and you'll feel really confident. Your eyes are getting wider, and like you're gonna feel like a G. But I'm telling you, if you want to get on a really long streak here and like make this a lifestyle, you have to get to the point where you are no longer obsessed with constantly seeing these benefits. Oh, I'm getting a new benefit today, this week, you know, more strength, more stamina, more this, more that, more glow, more what I, eventually that just starts to become normal and become natural. And what ends up happening is it becomes more subtle things in your life, internal shifts. Oh, I feel like I'm thinking differently. Am I more peaceful? I feel like I'm more peaceful lately. I'm thinking more optimistically. Like I'm more confident about my future. I have more drive to like start a business and like go all in on me and bring value to the world. All of this stuff. These are the subtle shifts that start to happen later on. And like, oh man, these people, everywhere I go, I feel like people are treating me better. I feel like it's easier for me to just be myself and confidently just talk to whoever, men, women, everybody, and just have conversations and not feel like I need anything from anybody. The subtleties, those things start to happen. But if you want to get on a long streak like this and really start to capitalize on these energy benefits, guys, you gotta become somebody that doesn't need the constant dopamine hits of, oh, I'm getting another new benefit. No, like this is normal life. Just lock in. And yeah, I'm to the point now, guys, where I really only count the days when I come and make the video here. I have to go back and look at the previous video to make sure I know what day it is. And the reason I do that is so that I have credibility for y'all, that I can say, hey, listen, I know what I'm talking about. This has been my experience. I'm making all these consistent daily videos so that you can truly see that I am credible, that I can speak on this. That's why I tell you what day I'm on in the beginning of all these videos. Anyways, this was a much longer video than I was expecting to be making, but it's nice out, so I needed a little walk here. Let me know what you guys think about this whole concept of energy token. Drop the comment with the phrase energy token, so that I know you made it to the end of this one. And let me know, does this make sense? I think this is a really great analogy, guys. If you have anything to add or any thoughts, yeah, drop it below. If you can really lock into something like this, guys, like I come up with these ideas to hopefully make this easy to understand, easy to comprehend, because it's easy to not go all in on something if you don't truly understand it at a very deep level. So I'm hoping that this helps you guys kind of solidify this model mentally to have a little bit more confidence that it is real, even when it doesn't look like it's working. Because there are flat lines to this journey where it feels like it's broken, it's not working, it's not whatever. And it's at those points that you just got to be really convinced. You need a really high level of conviction to continue to do this. So hopefully this is helpful. If you're not already, guys, subscribe to the channel, follow along. I'm basically just focused on sharing videos like this pretty much every day right now. Sharing my journey as I'm slowly leveling up and everything in my semen retention streak. Drop a comment, give it a like. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, drop them below. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, love, abundance. Catch you later.